Hey, the content used in this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All rights to the images, music, clips, and other materials used belong to their respective owners. I do not claim ownership over any third-party content used in this video. Let's get to the video, dog.
Hey yo, baby D, get your little ass over here on the mic, man. Show these other little niggas they can't fuck with the dangerous crew, man. Spit that shit.
Gold chain, gold glasses, prime time like Dion.
Hey, can't do the Quan, do the Dion. You hear me?
He don't speak on me, I don't compete with a peon. Flying a bundle like my name was Dion.
Hey, man. 2024. It's still 2024, bro. You know, they say this is the year of exposure. They say this is the year of when everything comes out. And here we are, once again, with another one of our hip-hop pioneers. Another person that's given so much to the music industry. And here they are coming out telling their story. So, with no further ado, let's look into the grievances and the horrific details of what one of the most loyal, one of the most talented people from the rap group 3-6 Mafia out of Memphis, what he's been through and his financial turmoil that he's still currently in by way of record labels and people not paying him his money. Let's listen to what Crunchy got to say.
God, ain't nobody never heard me talk like this about you. Nobody. I'm not gonna never get on the internet. I'm not gonna never get on here just to lie to y'all so y'all can say this and say that. Everybody in this world know, if they listen to 3-6 Mafia, they know I stay down like people say they do when they say they're a real one. But every fucking podcast I can go on, I'm spreading the news that a nigga ain't real at all. Now, I used to think you was, I used to think you was cool, I rolled with you till I couldn't roll with you no more. Y'all get mad at me and tell me I was getting a third since it was 3 of us, and we had a $30 million check that if I was getting a third, I would have got $10 million because the checks come in off BMI and the checks come in off royalties and shit like that. But when it's checks that I'm not getting, when it's checks that you're not sending, and then you're going to tell me I was the highest paid artist on 3-6 in 3-6 Mafia. Why the fuck is that? How is that is what it was if I don't have anything to show from it? And I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at when I'm trying to, these days right here come around, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and shit like that, and I supposed to be getting checks. I want my checks. You know what I'm saying? You say something to me about a check, and I take it from your word of you saying, Crunchy, I got this shit set up where you can get your checks with no problem. The Mafia 6 checks, the ICP checks, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of other shit. Like, I'm the only one that's left besides Paul and Juicy. So it shouldn't be any problem with paying one motherfucker. Making sure he get the checks that he worked for, making sure he get the checks that he stayed down for, making sure he get the checks that he put in loyalty for. You get what I'm saying? And for a nigga to hit me back and say, hey, you get your checks next week, and then the next week after that, and then wake up off the drugs or whatever you own, Because I can't see a nigga not being on drugs or nothing and not paying me my money. Niggas ain't real no more. Niggas only looking out for themselves. Niggas only fucking with themselves because niggas don't want to pay a nigga their money. And I'm just trying to let people know, real got to follow the real. You can't start following the fake nigga because the fake niggas ain't real. When he stab you in your back, you got to just keep on going because you should have knew that nigga wasn't real. Any nigga that don't want to see you doing your thing, any nigga that don't want to see you having money so you can take care of your family and your kids and shit, they ain't real at all. They fake as fuck. And I'm going to keep it real like I always do. You ain't real, DJ Paul. You're not real if you don't want to give me my motherfucking money. And I'm at this day right here, when y'all see this mean there's no more me and 3-6 Mafia for nothing. I don't even give a fuck no more because a nigga contemplating with my money. And it been niggas trying to these niggas for me. And I told them, hell fucking no. I don't sprint out here to go be negative for nobody. But when you do me wrong, and you don't do me right at all, this when I feel like this is what the internet is for. To let the people know you're not 100 like you claim to be. Yes, you are a great producer. I can't take that from you. But what I can take from you is you don't show love like you supposed to. You stole all Lord Infama money. You stole all Coop money. You stole all Boo money. Boo died because of her brother. But I can also say that Boo died because she didn't have the cash that she's supposed to be having to take care of her folks like she's supposed to. And guess what? Boo said this. Coop said this. Lord said this. And now I'm saying it. Out of all this shit. White said it. Nigga, Frazier said it. Chat saying it. How all of your artists, the people that was rolling with you, don't have shit but the shit they work for on their own. When that motherfucking mob was trying to get you, I told mob them, no, don't do that. Them my niggas still. That's like family. They trying to kidnap a motherfucker for me and take the money from a nigga or do whatever they trying to do. But I'm like, no, nigga. All that old slick ass shit that a nigga be doing with this game, dog, it get a nigga hurt for real. It get a nigga hurt for real, and you know what I'm saying. Niggas ain't playing with niggas' money. Since I know you don't love me, it's crucial right now. Since I know you don't fuck with me, it's crucial right now. You know how I can get down. Anybody don't like it, get up with me. Y'all know who I am. And you send anybody at me, they better be for real. Because I am. I'm not letting nobody do nothing to me for nothing. Because a nigga don't want to pay me my money. So you go get some of that money to these niggas so I can prove a point if you want to. Because I'm not scared and you know I ain't. I ain't got shit to lose. To get my money, what the fuck I'ma lose? I done lost it all. Nigga, you ain't did what you supposed to do all this time. So now I'm speaking on it. And I got a whole bunch of more shit to talk about. You know I do. A lot of shit that you niggas did, dog. So, you don't want to pay me? I get it out of everybody in this industry. I tell them the real story about 3-6 Mafia. I let them know.
Now that's nasty work, man. That's nasty work right there, man. God, dog, bro. But see, I'm gonna explain something to you, and this is about understanding what your value is to people. You have to understand what you mean to people before you get into a relationship with people. All right, watch this. Now, based off of what we know about Crunchy Black through his Vlad interviews, you know, where he tell us his role was, how he held Paul down, how he was like pretty much essentially the muscle for 3-6 Mafia, right? But there's one thing that they don't tell you about being the muscle. When you the muscle, it's usually because the people that you're enlisted to help and be the muscle for, their credibility in the streets as far as terrorizing shit and making people feel like, man, don't fuck with them. They credibility ain't as good as yours when it comes to that type of shit, right? So for as long as those people indulge in street activities, you have a job. But the moment that these people don't have to move around different cities and states no more, they don't need those phone calls. Oh man, we touching down in your town, man. We need the straps, man. Make sure you got some people there, you know what I'm saying? I can link up with my boy, blah, 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 blah. I'm in Detroit, I'm in blah, 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 blah. When all that stops and the money has been made and they don't need your services no more, they ain't got to be outside like the young people say no more, and they can kick back on their couch and put their feet up. You're no longer needed anymore, bro. You was there to serve a purpose. You was there to help us move around without having any hiccups. So what they don't tell you about being a shooter is, at that point when your employer cuts you off, then you have to goddamn go and find you money somewhere else. You got to find out if this dude got some beef with somebody. Hey man, I can hold you down, and you'll be doing that for the rest of your life if you don't make enough money and put back enough money. Ain't no retirement plan with being a shooter, bruh. Ain't no retirement plan with being muscle. Unless you do it legitly and you start your own security firm. You feel me? Something like that you can, you know, get some real money legally with it. But just being a neighborhood shooter or somebody that hold people down, you got a shaky rest of your life, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as finances go. So that's what happened to Crunchy Black, man. Crunchy Black didn't realize that these people only needed him around for as long as they needed him around. And with him having such a pure heart, he couldn't understand that. Like, he thought they were really friends, and they probably were really friends, bro. But you know, you gotta know the people that you dealing with, bro. I mean, you gotta know and peep the red flags. If you see a person that's, you know, being selfish, like he said back in the day, Lil White told him one time, man, I'm making these beats. I'm really getting good at it, Paul. I'm gonna be better than you. And DJ Paul got mad about that. That was a red flag. Because you don't want anybody to outshine you. And I heard a lot of other artists and people in the rap game are like that as well. Tia Kemp called Rick Ross a sadist. She said he only likes to acquire all these things so he could shit on other people and keep them always coming back to him to eat out of his palm. We heard stories like that from Cash Money artists. People didn't get paid and stuff like that, man. It's crazy, man. It's wicked. He even went as far as saying that's part of the reason why Gangsta Boo is no longer with us today, because she wasn't making the type of money that she should have been making. So it forced her to get into other shit. You feel me? Like even Crunchy say he had to get back into the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because he still had to provide a financial stability in a sense to his family members. You know, these people got families, man. You go out here and you dedicate your whole life to being a rapper or being a street figure, and then when you eating out of somebody else's palm and the water runs dry, that don't mean that your family ain't gonna still need what they need. Like that man daughter got killed in Memphis, bro. You think if Crunchy Black was making the type of money that he feels he should have been made, and I would think that they were making. I would have thought that these guys making money. I heard Juicy J just hit for like what, 100 million, 500 million, or something like that. I thought everything was good. You know, I thought I was the only broke boy out here. You feel me? Because they make it look so good on TV, man. But apparently this man don't be getting his freaking checks. So if you got kids that's growing up, and then I can't go to my daddy and say, Dad, I need $5,000, you know what I'm saying, for this little house I'm trying to put down on. I got 15 of my own. I just need another $500 or $2,500, and your dad ain't got it because he got to eat out of the palms of this dude hanging who he playing street figure for. That'll force your kid to go and get it another way, which means she might be hanging with a fucking boyfriend that's in the street shit, and she hanging around him just to try to make some money, or, you know, be in the graces of a person that's getting money, and he might be a street figure with fucking ties to people that got street beef going on. And now your kid is in a line of fire when they come back and collect on her boyfriend. And it kind of all leads back to what type of parenting did you do? What type of financial structure did you set up for these kids? And that's where you get Crunchy saying, I done already lost everything, nigga, behind this shit that you doing to me. You ain't giving me my checks on time. I gotta go back out here in the streets and do all this type of shit. And that's the side that a lot of these street figures don't tell you about. That's why you still see 40, 50, 60-year-old men out here still trapping. You still see them riding around on the BS. You feel me? Because there was no retirement plan. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put anything to the side. They did everything off of shaking hands, you know what I'm saying, type of agreement. It was nothing black and white. And see, I was watching a 9 Mag video where Slim Thug was riding in the car with his son, and he said, you know, I never had to go to college. I didn't have to speak proper. I didn't have to stop smoking weed. I ain't never had to square up and be a square. I still own myself.
And secondly, as a black man, this is what I was really trying to get at. As a black man, should I be following white people rules, is what I say. If I'm really from Africa, should I be listening to more African shit and doing, you know, thinking more like an African, moving more like an African, or should I be following white people rules that they gave us in America? You know what I'm saying? As a black man. And then also, I was able to be successful without doing it. The go to college, talk proper. You have to know this to be successful. You got to pass our class. You got to go through our tests to get rich. Like, I was able to skip through that, do my own thing, and do shit my way. I never had to stop cursing. I can always curse. I never had to stop smoking. I always smoke and be able to live like I want to live. Like, I ain't have to, oh, you sound ignorant. So what? I'm richer than you. I got 17 Rolls Royces. Do it. So who you talking and saying more, knowing more about a history that might have been lied about, or knowing how to say a word a certain way, does that really make you better than me, or does that make you more like the white? You feel me? Like, that's the questions I have right there. You feel me?
Well, that might be something that worked out for you, man. But for the most part, a lot of people end up dead. A lot of people end up in prison for the rest of their lives. A lot of people end up just in all type of bad situations because they didn't want to square up. You feel me? Like, when you go get a corporate job and you get a career and you go to college, you become a doctor or a nurse, or, you know what I'm saying, a truck driver, drive for the railroad, you get into construction, engineering and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about looking over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about what's my finances gonna be like when I turn 65. What I'm gonna be like when I turn 50. What's gonna happen when I'm 70. You ain't still gotta constantly go out there and grind and, like Crunchy Black say, still be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't set up a well structured financial plan for later on in your life. Everything was just, oh yeah, man, we got you, bro, we got you. Here's a 20 ball. Here's a 50 ball here. But shit, how far in between are those fucking things gonna come? And then what type of lifestyle are you living being a rapper? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta uphold the image. You see, he still got the jewelry, he still got the bracelet, he still want a nice car. And you never even got the Rolls Royce, by his own words. So what was it all for? I mean, Crunchy could have goddamn detoured the streets and went and got him a corporate job. And probably could have got a Rolls Royce. Can you imagine Crunchy Black with some specs on, with a suit on, heading a fucking engineering company, and they going out building Kroger's and, you know, Winn-Dixie's and Walmart's and stuff everywhere. See, they talk that street shit, man, like that's something to glorify, and the working man is a square and a motherfucking pushover and all that. But at the end of the day, man, look how you guys be turning out, man. You ain't got no money for your health care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't even say paycheck to paycheck, because your paycheck be goddamn so far in between. Look at this man, bro. This man online, man, exposing this man and talking about potentially throwing DJ Paul in the trunk because he want his check, bro. This man finna have to kidnap this man and do something to him and harm him for his money. I ain't gotta do that. When I go to work, I know I'm gonna get my check every Friday. Long as I show up, I'm gonna be paid. And they can talk their ass off about the white man, but the white man do pay you on time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. You try to be out here in these streets and depend on your clientele to come through, man. That shit wishy-washy, man. That shit wishy-washy. That what got me out of the barbering field, man. I can't be placing my faith in black people. Shit, black people goddamn get mad at you and go to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it, bro. I got too many miles and little people that depend on me, G. I need my money. You feel me? But, man, that's crazy, man. That man said DJ Paul, he ain't pay Lil Chet. He ain't pay Frazier, boy. He ain't pay Lil White. He ain't pay Lil Infamous. And these were good artists. Gangsta Boo. He said Gangsta Boo dead because of it, because she couldn't get no money, so she was still in the streets. Lil White. He ain't pay Lil White. You remember that Doubt Me Now album, bro? Oxycontin. I'm on acid, acid. I'm the crunkest, buckets, ruffers, uffers, motherfucker, and here the this is my smoking song. It ain't very long, but guaranteed to get the job done. Smoke one. That man said he got mad because the man told him, Paul, I'm going to be better than you with this beat shit. That man say DJ Paul got mad when the man told him he was going to be just as good as him. These the type of people that we deal with, bro. You know what I'm saying? You heard stories like that about Cash Money. Jay Prince and them beefing with Finesse 2 times about money. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rap game looking very, very wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? Not only do you have to get your back blew out, not only do you have to run behind somebody and play yes man to them, but they don't even pay you for doing all this stuff. And you might have to be a shooter for them. Man, you just goddamn getting ran through the ring. Man, is it a rap game? A rap business? No, it is a rap game. It's a game. It's a game because they play with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not a business. It's a game. And the best one that know how to fake the game out, they win. That's crazy, man. Crunchy Black, man. That's so sad, bro. That's so sad, man. Crunchy Black sound like an old man, bro. And I know that man ain't that old to be sounding like that, man. You could tell he got a lot of shit going on in his life, bro. It's just sad, man. These jokers be so selfish. Like I say, man, you gotta, where are your integrities and your morals, bro? I know you see that man on Vlad TV, man. How that man be looking. That man be drinking fireballs out the bottle. Come on, bro. That man ought to be goddamn sipping Hennessy or something at this age, bro. He done put the work in. He was your muscle. You gotta take care of your people, man. See, that's why a person like me can't get no money. Cause I be showing love. Not too much love the way I go broke, man, but I ain't gonna stiff nobody, G. But I guess you gotta be a real snake and conniving type person for them people to even recognize it in you to give you the money. Cause see, a person like me, all that old laws and stuff they be talking about, oh man, when you become part of this illuminated group, you can't give money back to the regular people in your neighborhood. Shit, not me, who? Oh, I'm straight then now. Y'all Ben came and kidnapped me, threw me in the trunk and said, man, this man here done gave away too much money. I'm going to fix up my high school in my hometown. I'm going to goddamn fix my grandma's house up. I'm finna go down buy my mama a house. All my kids finna get trust funds or whatever I feel like they need when they turn 21. Nah, probably 25. When they turn 25, they getting shit. I'm gonna go goddamn help my dad out, help my uncle. Man, shit, nigga, please. Nigga, I be riding down the street at a red light. I give a homely man a 50 ball. Man, here you $50, man. Shh. It ain't for no real person. Yeah, I guess you gotta be a cutthroat person to be like them to be able to get that type of money. Well, I can't even hit $5 on a scratch-off lottery. Shit. They make me work for everything I get, every fucking hour. Shit, man. But anyway, man, I just wanted to show y'all, man, that's crazy, man. 2024, still 2024, man. Damn, Crunchy Black, man. I never thought he would have goddamn turned on DJ Paul. He used to talk about doing stuff to anybody that even mentioned DJ Paul. And this the type of person you turn your back on, Paul? That's cold, man. That's why I ain't got no friends. I ain't got nothing but this steering wheel and my little immediate family. I don't want to goddamn put trust in nobody. Cause they ain't gonna do nothing but let you down. You put people up on this pedestal. Oh, that my nigga. He'll never do me like that. Alright. Better wake up, man. And it's only gonna get worse, bruh. As the world keeps on going down this road, man. So, y'all stay safe, man. Hey, don't be corporate. Go be a shooter. Go get you a record deal. I hear from you in about 10, 15 years complaining about how they did you too. Yeah, keep looking down on the working man. I'm going to make my check every Friday. Peace, nigga.